Did you know there is one question that you can ask yourself when you're faced with a tough decision that can absolutely make the decision easy to make? Man, when I found this question and I started using it as I was about to make tough decisions, I was so grateful that I had found this question. And I'm going to share the question with you in just a minute. Because here's the deal. We all face at times tough decisions. And the ability to make the right decision matters. Now, none of us are going to make the right decision 100% of the time. We all make mistakes. But this question helps us make better decisions, the right decision, more often. Now, before I give you the question, it's important that you have some context. I'm going to share with you 5 things that I believe, but let me start with a funny story. I went in for an eye exam to get my eyes checked, and when I went into the doctor's office and they led me down the hallway and I got into the exam room, the doctor came in and said, "Nice to meet you," and asked me what I do for a living. And I said, "I am a transformational leadership expert. I help coach business leaders on creating more profitable, more highly engaged, more highly performing teams in their companies." And he said, "Oh my gosh, that is amazing. How do you do that?" And I shared with him that one of the keys is coming up with and codifying whatever the company's core values are. And he goes, "We did that. We had a consultant come in last year. We did a whole workshop. It was super fun. We came up with what matters to us, and we codified our core values." I said, "Great. What are they?" And he goes, "Well, you passed them on the hallway when we came down here. They're framed out there in the hallway." And I said, "Okay, what are they?" And he goes, excellence. One of them is excellence. And customer service. Anyway, it was clear he did not know what his own organization's core values were. He had done the process of coming up with some ideas, but there's a big difference between writing down a list of things you would like and actually integrating them as values that you're living by. So let me share with you 5 things that I believe. These are the 5 core values of the Brave Thinking Institute. And it's important as you're listening to these 5 things, you have an opportunity. Pay attention to which one of the 5 speaks to you. You might already be highly successful, have a set of core values that you're living by or your company is operating by, and yet when I hear other companies' core values, there's always a moment where I go, "Ooh, I like that one." So I would challenge you to type into the chat when I mention these 5, which one really stands out to you, okay? And then I'm going to give you the question that you can ask yourself that helps with decision making. So here are the core values of the Brave Thinking Institute. Number 1, we believe in people. We know that each one of us is far more powerful and contains more potential than any circumstance, situation, or condition. Number 2, we believe in love and care. We bring sincere love and care to every interaction. We delight and surprise each other and our clients by anticipating wants and seeking to exceed expectations. Number 3, we believe in integrity. We live what we teach and we deliver what we promise. Number 4, we believe in fun. We create joy, laughter, and fun in all aspects of our work. And lastly, number 5, we believe in growth. We grow by achieving our goals and exceeding our best. Those are the core values of the Brave Thinking Institute. Which one do you resonate with? Go ahead and put it, if you would, into the comments or the chat, depending on where we're hanging out together today. And I would love to read what matters to you. And here's why knowing what your core values matters. And I challenge you to align with answering the question that you can ask yourself on core values, which is, what really matters to me, so that you can come up with core values. Because once you've done that process, you're ready to ask yourself the question that makes decision making far easier. And the question is this: which decision, which direction most aligns with my core values? It's hard to answer that question if you don't know what your core values are. But if you do, for me, almost 100% of the time, there is a clear winner which one most aligns with my core values. And in the end, when it's a close call, a tough decision, I know for me, that's always the right way to make the decision. To lean in and choose what's most in alignment with what my core values are. That will not let me down. Why? Because your core values are like the white lines on the road. You want to stay center stream to what it is that you value most. And when you do that, you can't go wrong. It doesn't mean you'll never make a mistake, but man, will you be absolutely grounded in what you're doing. And that level of confidence and grounding in what matters most to you absolutely helps you tap into transformational leadership. Because that is what this is all about on Monday mornings. This is Monday Morning Mindset, where we as transformational leaders transform ordinary into extraordinary. And that's what we're about. This mindset that you put on, the idea of knowing your core values, because you know that they absolutely help you make better decisions, is super powerful. Don't just put them on a piece of paper and hang them on a wall. Integrate them into your life. Live by them and make your decisions from what's most in alignment with your core values. You do that and you will unleash the power of transformational leadership. It's been wonderful being with you, and I look forward to being here next week for another Monday Morning Mindset. Take care.